My name is Nana, and I'll be reviewing Becoming Kareem, Growing Up On and Off the Court by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Explain the title for us.
Well, the title's kind of self-explanatory, but the book is about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, his life, and his experiences growing up and the lessons he learned along the way.
So what category or genre do you think it fits into then?
Well, since this is an autobiography, I would put this into nonfiction.
What do you think the author's purpose was in writing it?
I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was trying to show us some of the lessons he learned along the way that made him who he is today.
Tell us something you liked about it.
I like that he wrote the book as if he was telling a story, not outlining things that happened to him, like maybe, oh, I went to school and did this and did that. He told it as if he wanted you to experience what he experienced.
Okay. So describe the setting.
So Kareem grew up in New York up until he was 18, and then he went to college in LA, and after that he lived in several different places, one of them being Milwaukee, which the book also takes place a little bit in.
So was his character the one that you liked the most?
It was.
Okay.
He also had some friends, but they weren't as instrumental in how he wrote the book, comparing to how he wrote about himself, since it is an autobiography.
Sure. So if you were to describe a main character, would you describe him?
I would. He's very outgoing. He's pretty shy, actually, but sometimes he can be outspoken, and he learns to embrace this a lot more as he grows up. And then he's also very insightful.
What changes does he go through?
So as he grows up, he becomes more comfortable being him and speaking up and not being passive, I guess. He becomes more assertive as he grows up. And then he also learns about religion and tries to find himself spiritually as well.
So can you describe one significant episode?
I would say one of the most significant episodes was when Kareem finally decided to convert to Islam, because all his life up until that point he had been a Christian, but that was with the guidance of his parents. So he decided to look for other religions and other ideologies for himself to see what those were about, and he felt like he aligned the most with Islam.
Okay. What techniques does he use to tell his story?
He uses some slight humor and a lot of storytelling, so it doesn't seem like you're reading a book more, but actually listening to it.
What would you say to persuade a friend to read it or to not read it?
To persuade a friend to read it, I would say that this autobiography is like a story, but a storytelling but in words. Even though that sounds cliche, it's a really good book.
Okay, is there anything else you want the readers to know about this book before we sign off?
I read it in one day because that's how good it was once I picked up the book, but other than that, no.
Okay. All right. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
All right. Bye.